They are our family, and we only want the best for them. No standing water means clean, good tasting, algae-free, mosquito-free, and virus-free water. No risk of electric shock, no risk of fire from faulty wiring. Cool water in the summer, warm water in the winter. Water delivered fresh from the water supply at 50 degrees year-round. Drinking Post Water.
Hey, welcome to Speaking of Horses TV's coverage of the Rolex Central Park Horse Show, coming your way in Central Park in Manhattan and New York City. This is Thursday's report from September 22nd, and we're going to take you into some highlights in a moment of the $25,000 U.S. Open Under 25 Grand Prix. We have quite a few entries in this. We're going to show you this right now. You can see here there's a little warm-up going on. It is a gorgeous afternoon. Now tomorrow, Friday, we're going to bring you some up-to-date comments and performances from the Olympians.
Hey, welcome to Speaking of Horses. We're here at the beautiful Central Park Horse Show, and right in the very southern tip of Central Park in Manhattan, New York City. They've taken the Wellman skating rink, which is in the very southern part of Central Park, and they have turned it into a horse rink for this period of time. And the show is running September 21st through the 25th. This is actually Thursday, the 22nd, when we're filing this report. They're warming up behind us. You can even see the Plaza Hotel and a lot of the skyline of Manhattan in the background, but it's a fantastic show. And there's a lot of events going to be happening here in the next few days. So you can tune in every afternoon or evening and see reports here on Speaking of Horses from the previous day's events. Now later tonight we're going to be filming some of the events going on, some of the jumping, some of the dressage, but we're also going to be having a chance to watch tomorrow. Many of the medalist U.S. Olympic equestrian team members are here, so we're going to have a chance to talk with them, see them, watch them in action, maybe catch them at a press conference. So there's a lot of things we're going to be doing. Right now you can see warm-up going on in the background, and tomorrow afternoon you'll be able to watch a lot of highlights of tonight's action. The Thursday night action will be available to watch on Friday. So speaking of horses, it is the Central Park Horse Show, and it is quite an event. So stay with us. We're going to have reports every day right here on Speaking of Horses.
Located in New Holland, Pennsylvania. If you want a great custom-built barn, you got to contact kingbarns.com. All kinds of customized barns, top-grade materials, and wonderful custom design to meet your request. Please check out King Barns today. Source Nutrition. One of the fine sponsors, Source Nutrition, micronutrients developed from the seaweed harvested off the coast of Maine, aids in digestion, helps with older horses, keeps everything moving fine in your horse's digestive tract. Check out Source Nutrition. Well, now while a little bit more warm-up goes on, let's get ready to look at some highlights from the $25,000 U.S. Open Under 25 Grand Prix. Here we go. When it comes to equine health and wellness, many barns are turning to Nixol. The company's cleaner is being used for cleaning out food containers, cleansing tack, spraying down bedding facilities, and more. Nixol also does great for equine wellness. Many horse owners are turning to Nixol Vet Response Wound Plus Skin Solution as their first line of defense. Vet Response Plus Wound Scare Solution can be used for a variety of hot spots, skin irritations, and the like. Bottom line, Nixol is making a difference in barns, pastures, and racetracks nationwide.
Oliver jumped here last year at the Rolex Central Park Horse Show and jumped on the Irish team of the Junior Nations Cup at the Winter Equestrian Festival in Wellington in 2015. Oliver McCarthy for Haaland with ZZ Top Van Het Schaarbroek. The last as well, it's into time, 2 for time, and the last down for 4 faults. It's a total of 6 for Oliver McCarthy for Ireland.
They're non-conductive, they're self-insulating, they're maintenance-free. Beyond that, they're very easy to install. They'll last for years and years. Timeless fence systems. Check them out. And we'd like to introduce you to L&D Trailers. They're announcing their dealership featuring Equitrek Horse Trailers of Britain, a full line of high-quality trailers, and soon they're going to be introducing total vans, horse trailers, and comfortable quarters. Equitrek and L&D Trailers.
I know you jumped young riders this summer at the Colorado Horse Park and had a class win there as well. Donovan Angelo and Anaconda Alpha for the United States of America are third to go. Well, unfortunately, that disobedience and fall will result in elimination for Anna with Donovan Angelo. 17-year-old horse by Acacia. He was 5th in this competition here last year at the Rolex Central Park Horse Show and jumped to the USCF National Under-25 Championships at Kentucky last November. Bryn has also been top 15 in the Nations Cup Grand Prix at Ocala. Bryn Sadler, Bryn with Buongiorno. Well, it is clear over the bowls, but those 2 time faults, 80.24 seconds for Bryn Sadler and Buongiorno, putting them on that total of 2 in the first round.
Or does it say RCPHS for by the way? Put on our website. Okay. Thank Oh, I get it, because that was yours.
.82.89 on the clock means it's 8 for jumping and 2 for time for Lillehammervitz and Zenica. Well, next to go for the United States of America, Christina Firestone with Bertram Firestone's Arwen, the Dutch warm blood mare by Indoctro. Christina took team gold at the 2014 North American Young Riders competition and has jumped extensively on the Winter Equestrian Festival Under 25 Tour. Christina Firestone, our next to go. Just going to make sure Christina's all right, but sadly that will be elimination for Christina Firestone and Arwen from this $25,000 US Open Under 25 Grand Prix, presented by both Hollow Creek Farms and supported by Ariat. So our commiserations to Christina as we move on in our order of go in this $25,000 competition, and welcome forward Vlog Show Stables Teddy Block with Onyx de Hautebois. Onyx de Hautebois, the 14-year-old Sans Francais by Cabdullah de Tiard. Teddy's jumped in Europe all summer. He was fourth in a two-star Grand Prix at Bolesworth in Great Britain, has had podium finishes in classes at Rome, Verbier, Valkenswaard and the Rolex show in France at Dinard. Well, just the last part of the triple combination line down for Tony Glock and Onyx Doigua. So a total of 4 falls for Ted. Daniel Coyle with Susan and Ariel Granger's Fortis Fortuna, the Belgian warm blood by Kidam de Revers. Daniel was top 10 in the Grand Prix at Angelstone this summer. He's in fact ranked inside the top 200 in the world. He's ridden Nations Cup for Ireland at T-Bird in Canada and ridden around the Hickstead Derby track and placed 4th in the Puissance at Dublin. So Daniel Coyle gives us the first clear round we've seen, but it is in fact our second clear round now of the competition because Bryn Sadler and Bongiorno, thanks to that.
Okay, this is a step-up stirrup. I invented it because I'm short and I ride a 17-hand horse.
Wow.
And I can't get on when I'm out in the field. If I'm out on the hunt field or if I'm out in the woods riding, a lot of times there's nowhere to get up and get on. So it drops down 6 inches. It's the equivalent of a hand and a half of a horse. So if you were riding a 16-hand horse, all of a sudden you've got a 14-2-hand horse to get on. So you put your foot in just like you would a regular stirrup and lift yourself up, and as soon as you're up, you pick up your stirrup leather with a stirrup, snap it shut, that's it. You're ready to go. Drop it down. Simple, easy. And I made this one to go with it so they match. You can buy it singularly. If you don't care that they don't match, may not match the shape of your other previous stirrups, but if you want to, we sell it as a pair.
Awesome.
And you can buy it at our website, which is www.stepupstirrup.com.
Very cool.